Hi and welcome back to our channel. We live in the mountains of Montana, and today we'll be splitting some firewood using a splitter that we purchased about 6 years ago. So we'll be doing like a little updated review on it. So today we'll be doing some wood splitting. If you can see, we got this big pile here, and then behind my husband there's another big pile, and we'll be splitting that wood, putting it in that bus. I'll show you the bus inside in a minute. So we've been using this Dirty Hands splitter for the past 6 years, and we haven't done an update on this thing in a long time. I'm sure people would like to know how it works, how it starts. We do have a little play in the rope, but look, my husband's going to start it, so he's going to go ahead and start it for y'all. Starter switch first, he says, and then he comes around here and he's going to start it up. And we use this thing pretty heavy duty. It goes in the tractor bucket. Now we're going to be moving this wood that's in the bucket of the tractor into the bus to stack it. He moves that. And this wood that's sitting over here that's already split on these pallets right here, that's left over from last year. We pulled it out of the bus. We'll put it back in the back of the bus. This is all new this year wood. So we're going to throw out the wood in here into So we have a tiny cabin, so we usually split our wood pretty small. We don't usually keep big. But if it's too big, when we go to use it, we have a manual splitter over there that we use from Harbor Freight. I'll throw a picture of it in here. I'll go get a picture of it over there on the ground. They'll be back in here when we get back to the back. But he likes to do the stacking. He likes how he stacks it. I do stack sometimes, and he appreciated it the other day. Oh, stack the rest of that wood. Couldn't believe I did it. Haha.
Still don't believe it.
He still doesn't believe it. Everybody knows it got stacked, so he has to believe it. No, the boys didn't do it. It was me. So he's 84. And this is how he stays young, I guess. I don't know how he keeps in shape. I'm 63, so we both just do this. But he likes to piddle with the splitter. He just usually hangs out here, does it by himself. And he gets tired, he takes a break, comes back to it later. Got anything you want to say, you there, Butch? Got anything you want to say? People like you to talk to the camera. You want to do a jig? You want to dance a jig, or you do that? You want to dance a jig when you got this bus full? You don't want to dance a jig right now?
I'll get you a handsaw. You can pull, cut that one down.
Oh, a little bit too long.
It's 2 foot long.
Yeah, it's probably going to be... don't put it in over here, this pile here. These are some 8-footers that we still need to cut down. We use this brush crusher right here on that tractor. We'll pick them up with that. And then we'll move them to where we need them. We'll put them either on the sawhorse, which is right here, or just hold them up with that brush crusher and cut them, pull them through, whatever. The dog always barks when we first started up, but she's also chasing mice and chipmunk in the wood pile. So this wood here is tamarack that we're splitting right now, or larch. It's also called larch. We also do pine and Doug fir. But this right here happens to be larch or tamarack. So he'd probably like me to get over there and help him do that. I mean, you can hear it running. You can see what it sounds like after 6 years of using. We use it pretty hard. Split a lot of wood with it. It's a back saver for 80-year-olds and the elderly people here. This tamarack is a pretty kind of a hard, soft wood, so you can hear it bog down a little bit trying to split it. It's one of our favorites to have. It does fir being like second and pine being like you don't want it unless it's all there is. There's Porter. She's chasing a squirrel or something. A chipmunk, a mouse. I think it's probably a chipmunk. She's on the hunt. So we're all full up again. And there's the crazy dog. She's got to find that squirrel. She's already killed 2, either mice or chipmunks this morning. She's a rat terrier greyhound mix, which they call a whippet. And she loves to hunt. She's a hunter. just a second what he's doing. Throwing the bark down, but as you look at the ground here, you'll see years of firewood splitting it all up under there, and all over here. It's just a lot of whatever that is, bark. Okay, I think I've probably bored y'all long enough.
We only handle 16 inches.
So we cut our wood to 16 inches. But sometimes, you know, you just have a big piece left. But then we have some small ones. If you look down there, some of those little, you know, pieces after you cut a 16, you end up with that. So we just use that stuff as like starter and stuff like that. You okay? You need to quit huffing the dirt in those holes. Horse is over here. Huffing and puffing.
Forest?
Yeah, you know that thing she does? Yep, she's having fun. She loves the wood pile.
I think this is easier than bending over.
Yeah, when you get 84, you got to think of those things. Easier than bending over. Just use this tractor bucket. Oh, you mean instead of just unloading it and throwing it on the floor and then picking it back up again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's very wise. To do it right out of the bucket instead of throwing it out.
Take it out anyway.
Right, but why throw it out? We'll do it twice. Throw it out on the floor and then pick it up off the floor. When you can just do it like that, that's much better. Constantly learning here. So we're probably at just over a cord now done. I'm gonna get me a marker and mark 4 foot on the pile. Usually it's about 2 foot higher than 4 foot in the middle. So it's not quite a whole 2 foot across. He's 5'8", you can see about how tall he is. And so we don't get quite 2 foot over a 4 foot back there, because you can see the top has big gaps because things just don't fit up there. He tries to fill it in as he goes though. Today is Tuesday, I believe. Uh-oh, another piece of bark. That was a piece of bark. We also we just throw stuff like little splinters of wood and stuff like that from the bus out here that fall off the wood. We just leave it here. I'll probably flip that over on the other side like that. I'll just do it and then we'll just step on it. And it'll probably just stay here until it breaks down.
You want to make a starter hub?
This is what's left in here.
Perfect starter.
Well, and then we got other wood around here that's just fire pit wood. I got a little pile over there that I call fire pit wood. Also, you could use it for starter wood for the stove, but it's usually fire pit. Maybe later, not right now. And there's the fire pit, unput together. We just got to flip it over, put it back together. We haven't used it yet. So that's the tape measure, and we got it. There's 2 foot, and 4 foot is in here somewhere, right there. And then you can see what we have above the 4 foot mark. So that's, and this thing's about 7 foot something wide.